Hey, what's up guys, Wintergore here with a quick video about the SUV in Battlefield Hardline. Now if you played the beta, you'll know that the SUV was unlockable in the Conquest mode on the Battlefield Hardline beta. This is a large car, vehicle, whatever you like to call it. I like to call it an SUV because that's basically what it is. And it has a minigun attached to the top, which allows you to drive around firing at everybody. It also has two other passenger seats, one on the side which allows you to fire. It is only a firing position. You are not able to hang out the sides, and you are given the usual like hit marker that you can use to shoot out the sides. There's also one on the back which you can shoot out the back of the vehicle from, and then other than that there is just the driving seat and the main minigun seat. Now compared to other vehicles in the Battlefield franchise, this one actually gives you adequate cover on the sides. So if you can see here when I'm driving around, you can see the metal sides which are covering me from anyone firing from the sides. This is extremely useful because a lot of the time when you're driving around, you'll realise that anyone with an assault rifle can pretty much kill you in 1 to 2 shots. If they're very accurate, they can hit you in the head and insta-kill you. If not, they can just pelt you with bullets until you die. So a lot of the things I like to do is, since the driver anyway is going to be exposed to those heavy like sniper fire, things like that, I like to have him drive in, and what I do is I turn my aimer sideways. This means that the metal sheets that are on the sides are covering me from anybody that is looking at me from the very front. As Aussie Ben is my driver today, he was driving through the locations and spotting enemies as he goes through. I pay attention to the minimap, and then what I do is, before that player has a chance to react, they're not going to be able to see me, so they'll start shooting towards the driver and I'll instantly spin and hold the minigun on them. Now this minigun kills extremely quickly. Anybody that's used the boat in Battlefield 4 will know that if you get that gun locked onto somebody, you can take them out very quickly. And considering this vehicle obviously is able to drive over land, it makes it extremely useful and extremely fun to drive around in. Now if you have a focused team, you can shut down anybody in an SUV extremely quickly. You can take them out very quickly, and it's very hard to stay alive in this. It's quite easy for the driver to stay alive, but the gunner, I found myself with a well-coordinated enemy team, I wasn't able to stay alive for very long. A lot of them would hold out in that central B building, which is like the rows of motel rooms. They'd all fire out the windows, and it was very hard to hit them. What you'll notice here is, since the enemy team isn't extremely coordinated, or they're just lacking map awareness and things like that, I'm able to just kind of drive around and pick people off as I'm going. A lot of people don't notice me until it's too late. As soon as I start firing at them, they're already suppressed, and if I'm already firing at someone, they'll usually always kill them. The only threats to me other than the players were the helicopters that you can see here. However, I was able to take them out multiple times. A lot of them wouldn't realise I was shooting at them until it was too late, and if I do manage to get like a full burst on them, I take them out very quickly. It's also important to run things like a repair torch, so that if you're getting damaged, your driver can kind of drive out off into the distance, and then you can park behind a building and repair yourself. The setup that we ran was Aussie had the repair torch, so he was able to get out and repair while I covered us basically from any enemy snipers or people that might have decided to try and flank us. And I ran the med kit, so I'd throw a med kit on the top of the SUV, which allowed me to heal myself up and gave me a bit more tankiness when I was getting fired at. Overall, this vehicle is a hell of a lot of fun to try out. If you guys do get a chance to try it, let me know what you think of it. Is it too overpowered? Because it can shred people down, as you'll see here. I'm pretty much instantly killing everybody I'm firing at. However, you are very vulnerable while you're driving around in it. I'm extremely surprised to say that we didn't actually get C4'd driving around on the roads here, which has become like one of the favourite things for players to do, is to leave C4 on the roads, explosives on the roads, things like that. We didn't actually get killed by any of them. We were very rarely hit by M320s, or I can't remember exactly what they're called in Hardline, which is basically the grenade launcher. Very rarely hit by that in this. It was actually mainly people firing at us on these rounds that we played here. But overall, the easiest way to take down the vehicle is to shoot directly at the gunner. When from a vantage point where you have like a window or something like that, like the building in the central B flag was perfect because it was very hard to kill players inside there. On the outside they were really vulnerable, but otherwise they weren't. But anyway, that's just a quick review of the SUV in Battlefield Hardline. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.